Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. Thank you so much if you're joining me again for another video. It really does mean so much to me. I'm overwhelmed with all the support and I can't thank you enough. If you are new, hi, I'm TC and I'm a mum of 3, and on this channel I am trying to get hold of my finances. I've started using cash envelopes, sinking funds, started to budget out my money, and I am documenting it here on YouTube. So in today's video is going to be a budget with me for November. A lot of things have gone wrong for me over the last couple of weeks. Something's wrong with my printer again. I actually don't know if it's the printer or if it's just me, because I'm just really useless with like technology and things sometimes. So I can't really get my budget with Irish sheets to print, nor can I get my trackers for my cash envelopes to print. So I'm not really getting off to a best start, but I thought instead of just, leaving it completely because I can't get it the way I want to, I thought I could just do my budget with pen and paper, and I'll just still, share it with you guys. So if we just open up, I have pre-filled out, I don't know if you'll be able to see, hopefully you'll be able to see. I have pre-filled out my categories just because my brain is just, if I don't have it out there, I probably would miss something out. So I've already pre-filled out like what I'll be spending on in the month, and I thought we could just fill it out together and go from there. So this month, well, this past couple of weeks, I was working overtime, but it's turned out not to be overtime because I've been off work and I'm zero-based hour contract. So basically, if I don't work, I don't get paid, and like for my job. And because I worked the overtime when I could, it sort of compensated me for like a normal wage. So I was expecting to have more income, but it hasn't turned out that way. I'm actually working with a lot less income than I have been working with previously. So it's actually quite important that I do budget out this money that I'm getting and stick to it. Especially if I want to meet my goals and fund my sinking funds, I've had to make some cuts. So this month I'm projected to bring in, well, I know I'm bringing in, that's been paid, 2,250. Now in previous months I've worked a little bit more than this because I have extra income. Sometimes I do surveys, I sell things on Facebook Marketplace, eBay, just different things, and normally it's more than this, but as I say, these past couple of weeks I haven't been totally with it. I haven't been doing anything for any extra income, and I haven't worked as much as I normally would work. My children have been sick, one after the other. Right now my son is poorly, and it's just been hard these past couple of weeks. Yeah, so we're working with that, and we're going to still see if we can make this work because we have to, really. Oh yeah, and what else I'm going to do is I'll write to the pence like what my bills are, but I think it's just long. So I'm just going to round up. So for instance, my rent is £405.88 for the month, but I'm going to just round that up to 406 and go forth from there. So in case you've seen it done differently in the past, I'm seeing if this works better, because then any little extra pence could be just accumulating as a small over buffer, or if a bill is more, yeah. So my rent, I know 406, council tax 92, gas 60, electric 84, water 53, internet 26. Phones is for 3 phones, mine, my son's and my daughter's, and we don't really have expensive phones. so it shouldn't really come more than that. Insurance is 12, Amazon is 8, Netflix is 10. I still want to try and get that down. I know it won't be much, but I just haven't done anything. Like, I've been so unproductive. It's just awful. Like, I've done nothing, and I've been home, but then I've had sick children, and it's not fun. Xbox is 11, and my bank fee is £2. Now all that calculated together should be 859, and I should be left with £1,391 left. Hope you can see that, guys, because I know it's not the best. My card expenses, so groceries normally, well, I've fluctuated on this. The first month I started budgeting, I budgeted £100 a week, so that was £400 for the month. Then I dropped it down to £80 a week, and I'm going to drop it down again. So I'm going to drop it down to £70 a week. So 70 over the 4 weeks is 280. So I'm hoping we can make it. I am changing where we shop. Normally we shop at Morrison's, but we're going to try Asda and see how that goes. Eat out, we always, well, to be honest, last October wasn't a bad month for us. I think we went out for a meal for my daughter's birthday, and then the rest of the time we didn't really eat out. I think we had lunch maybe once or twice, so it wasn't too bad, but we're not going to budget for this a lot this month either. So we're just going to give ourselves £30 for the whole month. That'll be a challenge, guys, but we have to make it work. And as I say, like, before budgeting, I'm not too feeling too bad about giving us such a small budget, because before budgeting we would eat out, have a takeaway, easy 2 to 3 times a week. So it won't hurt us to just not do that for a couple of months. And hopefully my income will be more than this in December, so I just need to get myself sorted. And then miscellaneous, I always budget £60 a month, just because probably would like to budget a bit more, but I just can't at the moment. So at the moment, they're my bills and my card expenses that I will be spending on. So if we total the card expenses up, they come up to 370, and that should leave me with £1,021 left. Sorry guys if it is just all over the place, but this is what I'm working with, so just bring it up a little bit so you can see. That's what I'm working with going forth. So then going over to cash envelopes over this side, I really do miss my budget with Irish sheets. I really do enjoy them, but here we go. So my personal money that I'm giving myself the whole entire month is £20. Now I know that's not a lot, but I've had to see where I can adjust things in order to fill my sinking funds, and I don't really need a lot. Most of my money sometimes in my personal envelope, I'll just buy little things with it, and then if I don't use it, I give it to the kids. I really don't need a lot. The only thing I actually do spend on is just little bits of stationery here and there. My sister does my nails for me when she can, and yeah, I don't really need much. My son, he will get 40 for the month. My daughters combined, they will get 40 for the month. My transport, hopefully I'll be back at work, so I'll need transport money, so I'm going to put 80. Hopefully my kids will be back at school, so I'm still going to budget 60, and then spending 40 for the month. So altogether that should be £280. I didn't leave myself enough space. See, this is why I like them sheets. So I'll just have to write it somewhere here. So that should be £280, and that should leave me with 741. So I'll just put it here, 741 left. Then onto debt. Now, if you can see, there's a bit of a difference in my debt. When I first started doing my monthly budget, I would have loan 1, loan 2, credit card 1, credit card 2, and I've actually got a lot of that down. My loan 1 is gone. That went in the 27th of October, so that's gone. My first credit card that I had, that's gone, and my Littlewoods catalogue is gone. So a lot of my debt is gone. I still have this credit card, which we'll just put £10 to it this month, but the balance is something like £230, I think, which I'll tell you what I plan to, how to get rid of that. So I would like to get rid of that before the year's up. Then the last loan I've got left is £144 a month. My overdraft, I would just budget 10 until I can budget more to clear it. And then a family member, I do owe a family member £500, and she doesn't want anything until after the new year, but I do want to start making a small, because now I've finished paying some of my other debt, I think it'll be nice to try and, you know, at least make a start. So I'm just going to put £10 here, and that should come up to 174. So this month, which is halved really from what I was paying, 174, and that should leave me with £567. And then I still do a little bit of saving online. £52 is going to go out. Well, it goes to that account. I don't really have any control over it. It just goes. I would like to save at least £20 for my son, £20 for my big daughter, and £20 for my little daughter, which comes up to £112. £112, yeah. And then that should leave me with £455 left for the month, if all goes well. And then sinking funds, I would like to add £85 to my emergency fund. I would like to add just £10 to my house fund, £10 to health, £30 to clothes and shoes. Clothes and shoes is mainly for my children. I don't need anything, but they have, like, especially my daughters, they just got a whole bunch of stuff for their birthday off, you know, their family. Well, they got money, and they went and they bought they went to H&M, Primark, bought a whole bunch of clothes, went to JD, bought trainers. So they're actually quite good for clothes and shoes. So I'm gonna still put money in there just to bump it up, because this is a really big expense of mine, like usually. So I'm just going to try and bump that up as much as possible. And then, as I say, my girls don't need any clothes at the moment, but maybe my son might want something soon, even though he did just buy himself a hoodie. But it's still always good, isn't it? It's a big thing. They grow so fast, so I'm trying to bump this up as much as I can. Here is just going to get 10. Christmas is going to get 180. And if I managed to put 180, I would have managed to put £400 in total to Christmas by December 1st. And even though it's a lot less than what I, you know, would like to spend on Christmas, £400, I think, for the kind of income I'm on, you know, my income alone supports the 3 kids and myself. I think £400 over since September is not really a bad amount to save after, you know, doing everything else. So we're going to make that £400 work. If I can do some side little bits and bobs, I will add to that, but £400, we'll be happy with that. Birthdays, there's no birthdays, thank goodness. This October was just birthdays for my 2 daughters really, but I was putting a lot in birthdays, I find. Family time, again, I'm just going to put 10, and the rest are just going to get 10 this month because I can't really do anything else, and I would like to at least give something to all of them, because I think some months I'm like going all month just not putting anything in, and it's not really growing, is it? And the whole point is to see them grow, even just by a little bit. So that's what I'm going to do there. So my income is 2,000. Oh, sorry, no, that all that added together is, ahead of myself, 355. So that should leave £100 left. So my total income was 2,250, and my total outgoings would be 2,150. So that should leave that £100, which is this £100. And what I plan to do with that £100 is two things really. It's going to stay in my account to cover any anything that I might overspend in here. I don't want to overspend in anything here, but if I do, hopefully this should cover it. And then if I do manage to stick to these amounts here, what I'm planning to do with this is throw it at credit card. I was going to say credit card one, but there is no credit card one because I only have one credit card now. So yeah, so that £100 with that would be £110 thrown on it, and then I'll only have like 100 and something pounds left, and then hopefully I could get rid of that before the new year. So in the new year I should only be going into the new year with this loan, my overdraft, and my family member, and I'll be happy with that, and then try and knock them off as soon as possible. I might have to maybe not add well, I wouldn't say so much, but maybe not add to my sinking funds and just try and get that debt off, because I really want to get it gone now, so then I can have my whole wage to, you know, budget out a bit more better really. Maybe give a bit more to my kids in their savings. So yeah guys, so that's my budget with me. I'm sorry that it is a bit all over the place, and I say it every video, but I really did want to do it because it really does help me stay accountable. And I found this little quote online, and I thought it was really good, because I really wasn't going to do this. I thought I'll just see how it, I was just really going to see how it goes this month, because I thought, what am I going to do with like £200-300 less money that I normally work with? But what you do today can improve all your tomorrow. So if I can do this today, stick with it, I should be able to go into next month with some of my goals met. So I would have had my Christmas goal met, I would have had my emergency goal met, because if I fill this with £85, I would be able to finish my rainy day tracker, which is something that I want to do before December. And yeah, just, just trying to be accountable. So yes guys, that's my budget with me. I hope everyone is well. I hope everyone is doing lovely, and I will speak to you guys soon. Bye guys, thank you for watching.